So I think I have to state this every time I bring up a video. Um, I play video games. I play them. And I was just watching something actually yesterday. I if you're into video games, especially if you play PlayStation, or if you hate PlayStation, I was watching a channel called No Cap Podcast, and it was a discussion between it's like one of the things that I really want to actually get in on YouTube is a group of friends just talking and having a chat. Not some of the, not the, well, we just gonna do it because we need to get our faces out there. We need to be popular. It's just a group of people that are gaming enthusiasts, tech enthusiasts. They were talking, and like these were mostly black or minority people, all across the globe. Like people that's not just in the U.S., but people that are in the Caribbean, people that are in different parts of the globe, and they were having a discussion about how they're just motherfuckers in the gaming community that's just racist as hell. And they don't realize they're being racist. And it's not like the whole like, oh yeah, like yeah, it, like somebody who was having a discussion about how they mad at the change in character in Halo 5. And it was just like, dude, you're just being, the guys are talking between each other, talking about you're just being racist. The fact that you're worried that Halo is woke or has DEI in it, at this point, dog, just say that you don't want black characters in games. Just say you don't want women in games. Just say you don't want gay people in games. Nobody forces you after playing a game to go suck on a penis. Nobody forces you in the game to go and change the color of your skin. It's just a game. At some point, it's like you don't want to hear about black folks. You don't want to hear about their stories. You don't want to hear about women's stories. You don't want to. It's at some point you are just being racist and you don't realize it, which is cool. And people point it out, not just that you are, because leftists have a hard time not just saying, okay, this is a problem and just leaving it at that. They should actually go to explain why this is a problem. But once people do that, then you kind of be like, okay, I'm not an evil person, but there may be some things I want to examine. But so many of these people in this gaming anti-DEI, anti-woke sphere just don't realize how just stupid that they're being. How, closed-minded, how exclusive they're being. And one of these cats, well, here is Smash JT. And here why he's upset that the Sweet Baby Inc. website kind of went down. But let's go.
Day, I am the crazed CEO of Sweet Baby Inc. I am the crazed CEO of Sweet Baby Inc.
See, all of this, this, I don't get this right now. Hates white dudes, Sweet Baby Inc. Diluted destroys. Like I've never seen the video games that quote unquote she's been a Sweet Baby Inc. has quote unquote influence that say they hate white people. It's like okay, and this is like a weird type of thing, right? It's like if there isn't any quote unquote straight white males in the game, you see it as a hatred. You see it as a problem. But when it's, not black people, or the straight person is not not a protagonist, Like basically, if it wasn't a straight white male in the league, then oh, they hate straight white males. But when it's only straight white males in the league, no, that's just normal. Like it's almost as if you're accusing people of the stuff that you would actually do yourself or be yourself, and it's just weird to me. But let's go. What is it? Every accusation is an admission.
Inc., the DEI-obsessed censorship mafia who is currently ruining and wokeifying all of the video games that you've ever played.
Every time you think Sweet Baby Inc. can't get any more shady, they go ahead and up the ante. What's going on?
She was being sarcastic, you fucking idiot. Wait, what? What? She was being sarcastic. Is this the people that get you upset?
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. The entire Sweet Baby Inc. website has been completely renovated with huge areas and gaps removed, including client lists, the companies they've worked with, the games they've worked on. Everything that they referenced previously is just poof, gone without a trace, with no explanation, and the only thing you can think of is they're trying to hide some evidence.
You freaking idiots. Sit back and harass the site. You freaking idiots sit back and cry about a video game that you don't have to buy. You send crazy tweets, have communities of people write crazy articles, and you're upset that they're protecting their client list? Excuse me? Come on. Come on. I keep saying this. These were the same people not 5 or 10 years ago saying, well, if you don't like it, make your own games. And they start doing that. They start to be creators in their own games. And now you have a problem? It's almost as if you just don't want them to exist. But let's continue.
Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out smashjt.com for the full article breaking down Sweet Baby Inc., completely locking down their website and giving just the bare bones information of what this company even offers others in the first place. Sweet Baby Inc. has completely redesigned their entire website, scrubbing away any significant amounts of info that used to detail their partnerships and projects with other companies. Gone are the pages that link their name to specific games and developers, now being replaced with a bare bones overview of what they claim to be offering the game industry. If this is not an attempt to dodge the growing backlash against their work, I don't know what is, because this right here is a perfect example of what are you trying to hide? Why?
Oh God, this motherfucker. Wait, what? I knocked my headphones out. Wait, what? Oh my God. That's like Unity not putting out a complete list of games that you use Unity 5. What are you talking about, dude? They must be up to something nefarious because they hid their games that they've worked on. What? Wait, what? These are the type of people that's getting you mad about gaming? Oh my God. Oh my God. Insecure man-child is right. Wow. Wow, this. Let's go.
Why are you pulling these things away? Why are you deleting them? Why are you removing them? The last time we saw this happening was with Square Enix, and everyone raised their eyebrows like, whoa, Square Enix must have asked to be removed from this page because they were probably getting some backlash from the community for being associated with them in the first place, aka.
So you're upset that companies don't want to be on somebody else's page because your idiot followers and those like you are harassing a company that's offering writing assistance. This is all again off the back of a lot of companies looking for diversity consultants, because here's the thing, a lot of companies were sued. We know what was happening with Blizzard. We know that was happening with Ubisoft. We know that some of the stuff that was happening in the Microsoft game division of women being harassed. There was literally somebody who unalived themselves because of the harassment they were getting in the workplace. But I can probably say that a lot of people of this ilk aren't too far from, well, she shouldn't just be there. Games are for guys. It's stupid. It is very, very stupid. And because of the attitude that is promoted of games are for boys, then why should women be there? Don't you know that you're in a boys' areas and boys will be boys? But let's continue.
The minority of people, as they always try to claim, are making a huge impact on sales, and these companies are starting to realize it.
No, they're not making an impact on sales. No, you are so dumb. What they're doing is they're harassing people, and some of these are PC players, and we know that there's a piracy epidemic going on PC that is well not worth the time and putting in the stuff that some people try to put into games. But some of these people, and I'm not even going to, here's the thing too, some of the people don't even play games. They're just mad. Shout out to the PC players that actually play games and is not playing a game to see numbers go up on their screen. But some of these people have such a superiority complex that they don't think that they're just the PC master race, but they think that they're just the master race. So stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, they're hiding their list because the companies don't like that they got harassment. Dude, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. All right, let's go.
And don't want to be associated with this company. So I got back from seeing Wild Robot with my family at the movies, and great movie, by the way.
I don't know why that makes me laugh, because he doesn't look like the person that would, unless this is an act, which I wouldn't be surprised this whole get you mad about video games is an act to like support himself on the internet. Well, I wouldn't be surprised, but something just tells me that he doesn't look like somebody who has a family by choice. All right, let's go.
Highly recommend it. If you haven't gone, check it out. It's well worth watching in the theaters, but that's neither here nor there. I just ended up coming back to my computer from watching that and loaded up some internet pages because I was like, oh, what's new in the World Wide Web? What's happening with gaming today? And one of my old tabs I had open was a Sweet Baby Inc. projects page. And I was like, oh, I always like to try to refresh this every couple months just to see if there's anything different. I'm like, let me refresh.
Dog. Dog. This just is telling that they just want you to be mad, or they just do stuff to be mad. You have a page that you have dedicated on your computer to refresh, to check the status of a company. Wow. You are telling me that you have a web page that you literally keep refreshing to stalk a company. Now I've seen allegations of people being obsessed with other people or being obsessed with this, but this is a company that you dislike. This is not a company that goes out and makes random YouTube videos. And again, I've seen the allegations of, oh, this streamer is obsessed with me. This YouTuber is obsessed with me. Shit, I've been accused of it myself. I wish somebody would be obsessed with me in that way so I can make content off of it. But you are literally saying that it is a page that you refresh to try to see what new game that this company is working with so you can be mad. I don't get it. I don't get it. But let's continue.
Refresh it, and I load it up, and it's just like error page not found, and I'm like, what? Well, that's weird. Let me refresh it again. Same problem, not there. And I'm like, well, did they move the projects page? Did they maybe put it somewhere else? So then I went to the home page, and I realized the banner that used to show.
He says, burn game industry to the ground. We're gonna actually see that. Hold on, let me see something.
I've started realizing that discomfort, or the place where whiteness doesn't have to live, is where some.
Oh, we're gonna add that to a list. We're gonna go over this. God, I don't want to keep going over this, man. All right, let's go.
A ton of information that you could click on, previously showing projects, approach, outreach, newsletter, contact, and Francais, because it's a French-Canadian company. They have both languages because it makes sense. They're located in Canada, Kim-Blair, right next door to the Ubisoft offices. She used to work there, all the backroom deals, all the club that they're in. We already talked.
Wait, what? Ubisoft is not a woke company. I'm sorry. Ubisoft, after what was going on, they're not a woke company, dog. Wow. You know, in shout out to Stephanie Sterling, who came out with that Ubisoft report about how a trans person was actually treated. They're not a woke company. Literally, there was like, you know, issues of sexual harassment in the company. Like, they're not a woke company, dog. You think they just purposely lie to their audience like this just to like get the rise out of them? Like, for real? You think they just purposely lie to them? I don't get it. All right, let's go.
About all this, but it's specifically with Sweet Baby Inc.'s website. They used to have all these offers and information at the banner at the top, and now contact and English. And that's it. It's the same exact website I used to go to. I had to go to the Wayback Machine, not the Internet Archive, because that's down right now, but I went to another Internet Archive that showed the old site, and yeah, it is completely different than it used to be. And I was like, oh, okay, let me go investigate this website. Let's see if they moved it all to the homepage and just changed how it navigates, maybe? I don't know, this is weird. But nope.
I've never seen somebody to go out of their way to be mad at the company. Hold on. Where is it? Where is this particular page so I can get mad at it? Like, dang, this is loser behavior. This is loser behavior. All right, let's go.
Now when you go to the homepage, you're greeted with Sweet Baby Inc. is an award-winning team of writers and narrative designers who help make stories better. With over 30 games shipped from AAA, indie, and solo developers, we are not just contractors, we are storytellers who can take your project to the next level. What next level would that be? Because I'm going to need a source on what you're referencing here, and I would love to know what the award givers are for these award-winning writers at Sweet Baby Inc.
The same, you know, reputable news sites that you seem to probably use. Like, wait, what? All right, let's go.
Other than that, it goes into some other generic information below it. It just shows Usual June with screenwriting and consultation for Spider-Man 2, and of course Alan Wake 2 with the authenticity and sensitivity readings, because that's so important for gamers to care about. And it all begs the...
Wait, what? You shouldn't care about authenticity or things to be sensitive about. Excuse me? Wait, what? I don't have Back for Blood. I don't have Back for Blood. I don't have Back for Blood, but this is weird. Like they're so butthurt about how all this diversity and equity and inclusion in games, and they don't see the irony of them being sensitive. Okay, all right, let's go.
The question, if a company is so proud of their work and their efforts in the game industry, wouldn't they be proud to share it with everyone out there and say, look what we do, look at the good services we provide to the community, and here's all the information, being fully transparent with people?
But when you're harassing people, that's a problem. And to be honest with you, Kami, my PC is weak, dog. My PC is bad. My PC is bad. That's the reason why I gave him on the PlayStation 5 because I have a very bad GPU. So don't worry, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. All right, let's go.
No, of course not, because they already know what they do is a complete sham.
If you haven't heard of Sweet Baby Inc., thank you. That's actually how I prefer it.
They create problems just for the sole reason of justifying their job existence in the first place to try to solve the very problems that they've created.
So yeah, you've either heard us from all of these wonderful.
Man, she thick. Like, look at those thighs, boy. Thick thighs. She must be saving lives with those thick thighs. What problems? There are problems of just sexism and misogyny in video games and racism. There's a thing in video games that's a problem with. Unless video games is outside society and the people that make them are some high monks that have no hatred or no bigotry in their heart, then there is a problem that is happening like that in video games. You can say if it's to certain degrees or not. You can say if it's, purposeful or not. You can say if it's on purpose or not. But there is bigotry and racism and sexism in video games because they're made by humans. And we know you humans are trash. I'm not a human. I'm an alien.
Games, or perhaps you're familiar with the nearly year-long hate campaign that has been waged against us as a team.
Kim Belair, Sweet Baby Inc.'s co-founder, often claims in interviews that its backlash against her company is simply rooted in hate campaigns against them. But
they are like literally. What are they doing to mess up games? What are they doing to mess up games? Please show me the evidence that they're doing something specifically to mess up games.
If that were true, wouldn't they want to more openly stand behind their projects and showcase the positive impact that they claim to be having? Like I said, be more transparent and say, yeah,
This is a whole, for real, man. This is the whole, you mad because I slapped you? You reacted because I slapped you? What? Why? You shouldn't be upset that I slapped you. Like, literally, this is that, you're not tolerating my intolerance? How dare you not tolerate my intolerance? All right, let's go.
know there's a lot of people.
I'm sorry. Give me a second with this one, right? I haven't played Alan Wake. I haven't played Usual Jude. I haven't. But what was woke about Spider-Man? A Marvel game. Marvel. Spider-Man, a Marvel game. Spider-Man, a Marvel game. What was woke about that? What was woke about Spider-Man, a Marvel game? Spider-Man, a Marvel game. God of War. What was woke about God of War? Huh? I know it was woke about a God of War. A literal non-human had dark skin in a fantasy game. What? I have news for everybody who was complaining that Angry Boda was black in Norse mythology. We y'all know Kratos doesn't have white skin, right? Yep, y'all know that, right? You know, Kratos without the ash is a brown skinned individual. He was from Greece, like, you know, old Mediterranean Greece, where they actually had darker skin, right? Y'all know that, don't you? Kratos isn't white. Like he has ashes of his family on his skin, but he doesn't have. He's not normally pale skinned. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Don't you? If y'all complaining about a darker skinned individual, your first thing should have been Kratos. Kratos. All right, let's go.
People coming at us right now because they feel like what we do is not necessary, but here's what we do, here's the actual information, and we can prove to you why we are necessary in the game industry. Their attempt to sweep things under the rug here is shady as all hell, plain and simple. The more they try to distance themselves from the backlash, the more the spotlight is getting turned on them. The website redesign underscores again that they're feeling the pressure and trying to control the narrative, but that won't stop the truth from getting out there. Instead of open transparency, which would allow them to defend their work against what they always try to claim and label us as baseless criticism, Sweet Baby Inc. is going the opposite direction, opting to shield themselves even further in the very industry that they're claiming that they want to improve, and that somehow the gamers pointing out what they're doing are the bad guys for simply giving the full picture to everyone.
No, y'all never give the picture. Here's the thing. What's the picture? What are they including to make games bad? What are they including to, oh, they making the games work? Is it, you know, rampant loot box and monetization? No, the companies are doing that, and you know, people aren't as mad as they included somebody who was gay in the in the in the game. Y'all more upset about them including a woman as a protagonist than the monetization spirals that are happening, the preying on the whales in the community, the breaking up of games. So instead of making one big, good, inclusive game, they're making 6 or 7 different parts just to get that cash grab. Y'all more upset about the fact that there's a black person in the game versus Ubisoft monetization strategy that's trying to get 17 ultimate types of collections of the game. This isn't serious. It's, you don't want to see a black person in the game. You don't want to see a woman in the game. Because if you were so upset about how games are bad, it will be maybe you know, we shouldn't put season passes in games. The only time I hear people complain about, well, game budgets are too big, we don't like all the, like, and it's a lie, because you know, I've seen the, well, you want to get this render distance, you want to get, you know, this many pixels, because they complain about that. They do complain about that, but only in the sense of it's costing too much money to buy the games. Not that it's costing too much money to make the games, it's costing them too much money to buy the games. Some of these people are so like, they have their head so far up their ass that they're playing freaking chopsticks on their rib cage. But let's continue.
People were kind of talking like, I've discovered a secret Canadian company. Like, these are the guys who did it. And the discovery that they had made was actually like our public-facing website that we advertise our services on, and which you can go to right now if you'd like to collaborate with us or just learn more. It's not hidden. And if it is, it's very bad, because it's at sweetbabyinc.com.
What Sweet Baby Inc. is failing to realize is that gamers are not easily fooled, and what turned a mountain out of it.
I call bullshit on that. Gamers have always been easily fooled. Hi, gamer. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay, alright. Let's go.
of a molehill was the way they've been so dodgy about everything from Jump Street, all the way going back to Chris Kindred trying to get Cabrutus canceled, and everyone being like, whoa, that's kind of weird. A company typically doesn't step out of line and try to attack a single gamer for daring to acknowledge the games that they work on. It's kind of weird. They probably think
I want to know what this whole they try to get him canceled type stuff is.
single gamer for daring to acknowledge a company.
Okay, is that the only one that happened? Is this the only one that happened?
Company typically doesn't step out of line and try to attack a single gamer for daring to acknowledge the games that they work on street, all the way going back to Chris Kindred trying
Report the fuck out of this group. Same community, Sweet Baby Inc. Detected for letting people know if a game is involved with this company. You hurting a business, dog. You hurting a business by actually attack. Like, all right. I'm a streamer. I also do videos and I put art out there. If somebody, like they have before, made videos about me that I disagree with, I'm gonna put videos out there about them. It's just a thing that I do. Like, for real, it's a thing that I do. But I'm an individual. It does look bad as a company going after somebody who is just saying bad things about them. But when you're trying to literally knock their business, you're literally trying to like say, hey, let's harass their sponsors. I don't. Let's just throw it to Val. Let's throw it to Val to see if there is, if this goes out of line. I don't know. That means you have to be following, the P's and Q's of the TOS. I know that's just a lot of letters I just threw out there. But it's not it just seems that I'm making things harass you. But I should be okay with that. You should be okay with that because you being intolerant of my intolerance. Well, how dare you? But let's go back.
Trying to get Cabrutus canceled, and everyone being like, whoa, that's kind of weird. A company typically doesn't step out of line and try to attack a single gamer for daring to acknowledge the games that they work on. It's kind of weird. They probably think that scrubbing away traces of their involvement in certain projects will help them evade the conversation, but in reality, they just invited an entirely new level of scrutiny.
Why are you going on to this person's personal Instagram? That's not scrutiny. That's cyber stalking, man. Wait, what? This is going beyond their job to their personal stuff. What? Okay. Please don't tell me that he's not gonna say that this is fine because reasons. Please tell me he's gonna denounce it even though he knows it can't be controlled because some people are just idiots. Let's go.
What are they hiding? And if they're so proud of their work, why not put it all on display? The same thing we always say when it comes to this. Be more transparent with your customers. Let people know what you're doing, why you're doing it. We want to know. We're the customers. We're buying your game. Why are you hiding it from us? And the website itself is a complete jumbled mess. The outreach and workshops area where you click the learn more button is the same exact location where if you click the contact us here button under interested in working with us, they bring you to the same exact page. But yet they're
What? Again, this is like, how is this a problem, man? How is this a problem? This is like, is it just to get you upset about this? Get to make you mad? Like, I don't. What? Oh, they have a link that takes you to the same contact us page. All right, let's go.
Two different sections and two different buttons. Really professional web page design they got going here, which made me actually dive into who the hell even made their web page. It's listed at the bottom there. And their website is designed by a company called Studio Ludalika, which honestly, when you go to this website, it kind of feels like it's Kim Belair's best friend or someone like that. It's a very shoddy small operation from the looks of it, that they don't know what they're doing, but they're getting money from Sweet Baby Inc. to design their web page. And of course, design for
See, this is the stuff. This is the stuff. And I kind of don't want to actually show this because I think he only put this in to get those other people known for like so people can go harass them. He calls it pushback. But I can tell that there may be some people that actually give genuine pushback, but I've seen these people and a lot of it's harassment because they were told to be mad and upset about something. Like, where does the Sweet Baby touch you? Where did they hurt you, guy? Let's go.
feminists and queers. And I tried to look them up on Twitter to know.
Like, I tell me that this cat, and I know I have it off. I guess this is fine to put it on. Like, tell me, like, wow. Tell me this isn't like, ooh, look at this, go and do this.
No avail. They used to have an account there, but it's gone now. So on their Instagram, I found why they decided to close their Twitter account, stating, condemning the use of the term cisgender is Musk's way of dismissing the experiences of trans and gender diversive individuals, implying that being cis is superior and natural. So that's why they decided to pick up and leave their business from Twitter and
Yeah, a lot of people did that. A lot of people did that because Twitter has become a different type of cesspool than what it was before Musk took over. It was a cesspool then, and it's still a cesspool now, but it's become a different type of cesspool. A pool. A lot of people are leaving Twitter. I know your hate mongering ass probably don't want to leave it, because you think like, and again, I'm not even saying that he's doing this consciously. To me, I don't have any evidence that he's doing it consciously, but some of the shit that he's pushing is offensive. It is hateful. It is bigoted. And I'm sorry, I don't see, he hasn't presented one way of how this writing consulting company is being harmful to the game industry. But let's continue.
close down their Twitter account. Okay, I mean, you do you, but it kind of strikes me as a little bit odd that this business is able to just shut down their Twitter over a disagreement with Elon Musk, yet they're being paid with backroom deals with Sweet Baby Inc. It just makes you question every.
So how is this a backroom deal? See, and here's the thing. This fucker right here is mad because somebody was suing him because he was running his mouth a little bit too fucking loosely. He had to get a legal defense fund, and he had to raise money through GoFundMe as a legal defense fund. I mean, like, what? He just assumed it was a backroom deal because a company put together a website for another company that he hates. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Let's continue.
everything going on behind the scenes here. The truth is simple. Sweet Baby Inc. is known for their DEI injection strategy, one that has thankfully been increasingly seen as complete BS in the video game industry. And because of that, they are doing everything they can to hide it. The video game industry deserves better than this. Gamers deserve better than this. And the more they try to hide it and conceal it, the more glaring their role in its problems becomes. And the more people that shine a light on exactly what they do, the better. We are making progress. This right here is proof positive of it. They keep trying to hide information, pretend that gamers are the bad guys when...
Dude, it's not gamers. Stop cloaking yourself in this all gamers are bad, and they think that all gamers are bad, and they think that what we want, what we're saying all gamers want. Again, what evidence do you show that there isn't a problem in gaming? They can show evidence that companies are reaching out to them for these diversity, equity, and inclusion like tips, because these companies have been sued because they've not done that. Are you gonna own the toxic culture that some of these places actually have? You're gonna own the fact that, like I said, we have court documents showing that Blizzard had a very hostile work environment. Are you going to actually show that what they are doing, that companies are doing, not because they want diversity or they want wokeness, is because they don't want to keep getting sued? Are you going to show that that's a thing that the companies are not looking towards them for? Because I see it. I've seen it. Those articles where companies are being sued, and the first thing companies do, they go for superficial changes in order to say we're not really bad. They go for, hey, we hired this, because they don't want to keep getting sued. They don't want to change anything. They go for superficial changes. But maybe he has something special to say in that last few minutes.
All we're trying to do as the customers of purchasing video games are trying to make informed decisions based off of who's working on these games and what they're doing to our beloved pastime. I don't really...
So you are not the customers of Sweet Baby Inc. I'm sorry. You are not the customers. You're the consumer of a video game. I'm a consumer of a video game. The customers are the companies. I've never seen such an entitled way of thinking. Oh no, you can't have this person working on on the video game that I'm going to play. That's literally what it is. You can't have this person working on this game because I'm entitled to tell you who to hire, what to do for your public image. These people never talk about diversity, inclusion, and equity in games. Never talk about the toxic works culture that goes on in these gaming studios. They never mention that, of why these companies would start hiring people just for a show that we're trying to be better. It's fucking stupid. I swear to God. I'm done. It's crazy because they never address those concerns. The concerns, did you know they had a black person in the game? Did you know they had a black lesbian in the game? They just don't like white males. They just don't like cis white males. They don't like straight white males because they had a black lesbian in the game. Out of here, man. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe, and we're gonna have this video segment here. I want to say thank you to all my Patreon supporters and my Twitch subscribers. Join the Guardians, become a member, or become a subscriber on YouTube, Patreon, and help support the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and the next one should be popping up on your screen. Subscribe, and if you haven't checked it out and want to help out the channel, check out my Patreon. Thanks.